Welcome back. Today we're looking at oddly terrifying things. Things that are terrifying in an odd sort of way. There's always a couple posts in here that are just straight up terrifying. There's nothing odd about them at all, but that's just how it is, man. But you know what I mean, right? Like, it's not really supposed to be terrifying. It just is. Pattern on this tree looks like eyes. Ooh. Like you had to have taken some charcoal to this or something. Did it really look like that naturally? Like no additions needed? Because if so, this is, and I don't say this lightly, this is an evil tree. Trees should not have eyes. Sounds like a good movie. These creepy clouds are called scud clouds. Huh? These are real clouds? Oh, hell no, dude. Imagine this without the beautiful scenery, you know, like even with the beautiful scenery, but like imagine this like with some low light. They look like fingers or like tendrils, you know? They're just kind of like flipping through the land like a filing cabinet looking for a snack, and that snack could be you. That's freaky. I've never heard of this before. I've never seen a picture like this before. They're like regular clouds, but then some of them got little dangly bits, and that is absolutely terrifying and odd, of course, because it's just clouds. They're just there to do cloud stuff, but I think I look like that, you know? Like, stay up there. I don't want to hear from you until you decide it's time to rain. This pomegranate. Ooh, man. Ooh. Why are the seeds white? I guess just it's not ripe yet. Are they white before they're ripe? Dang, dude, that's crazy. Did it just look like that? Looks like a bunch of just mangly teeth, doesn't it? Also looks like a up-and-coming Pokemon, you know? Like, give it old lady hair and call it Pomegranny. It's basically how they make Pokemon these days, is just take a word, cut off some letters, and then just make a Pokemon that looks like whatever the full word was and call it a day. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I should linger on this one too much. I don't know if you guys know what this is. It's been kind of in the news lately. This channel's a little too lighthearted for talking about what this is and what this does, but all I'm gonna say about it is, why'd they make it look like an early 2000s cell phone? Why'd they make it look fun? Who are you trying to impress? You trying to market this to me by making it fun colors? Moving on. The silver mannequin my parents are using to deter animals from their garden. Huh? Enhance. What the? They just put a little metal man out there? Where'd they get a metal man from? They put a whole metal guy out there to deter the animals? Okay, I mean, that would work on me. I know it's a little early in the video for a tangent, but I will say, I love that scarecrows, which is a really funny name, by the way, just so literal. The animals that these work on scaring off are like smart enough to make the whole connection of like, if there's a guy there, we should like avoid it because he's like territorial and he'll freak out on us or whatever. Like, they're smart enough to just be like, let's just stay away. Don't mess with this guy. But they're not smart enough to think, hey, he's been standing in the exact spot motionless for like years. It's more like their instinct says stay away from this guy, but they're not like actually having thoughts like, huh, wait a second, that's interesting, he's still there and he hasn't changed his outfit. Usually he changes his outfit. You think something like this would work for like a week, and then they would be like, okay, this metal guy, we can take him, he doesn't even move. This lava formation was somehow shaped like human bodies on Kamakuna Island, Hawaii. Yeah, I see it. That is pretty freaky. This is a good post. This is terrifying, but it's also just like lava. It's a crazy photo. If you look at it long enough, this really is just random lines of cooled lava. There isn't really any direct human shape in here. But at like a glance, your brain is like, that's human. This is like some Pompeii situation here. A bunch of people just got kind of mangled into the lava here, but it's just like, it's just lava. It's just lava being lava. But then you got this Temple of Doom entrance down here, and the whole thing just becomes sinister. This is a great example of oddly terrifying. It's just nature being nature. It's just that nature sometimes is a little hardcore. Also, I love this very sweet looking person standing next to like the scariest thing ever. They're just like, can I be in the photo? Gosh, I love my job. Oh, it's a beautiful day today, isn't it? Aren't volcanoes just the coolest? Meanwhile, 2 feet below them, one of the scariest things I've ever seen. Gosh, these look like arms reaching over, don't they? They look like they're reaching. Ooh. Zooming in was a bad move. These look kind of like hands, don't they? Like they're reaching in, though. Makes you think, why are they trying to get in there? If everyone is clamoring over themselves to get into the Temple of Doom, how bad must it be outside, you know? Something to think about. This filter at the sports game. Oh, quirky Snapchat filter. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh, dude. It's so scary. It's crazy how... Oh, gosh. Holy smokes. This is the worst one for sure. Oh, my gosh. That's so scary, dude. That's definitely the worst, though. That's horrendous. Like, I've seen people that look like this, you know? This is like when you're in the middle of nowhere and you gotta stop for gas. There's always someone in the gas station that looks like this. This is a sleep paralysis demon. But these guys, now they're having fun. There's not even a filter here. They're just having the best day of their lives. Okay. Oh, we got a video. Oh, I've seen this, or rather I've heard this. This made me sad last time. Okay, I just realized I have to tell you what this is for it to matter. This is a recording of the last Kauai bird. I'm not gonna, it's a lot of vowels for me. In 1987, calling to a companion that isn't there, endemic to Hawaii, it is now extinct. This is the recording of the last, this type of bird, the last one, calling out to its companion who was extinct, and then now this guy's extinct, obviously. Such a elegant song, honestly, bro. It makes me sad that there's animals that have gone extinct. I know that's like the most lukewarm thing anyone can say. Yeah, I get sad when bad things happen sometimes. It really just messes me up inside. I would say if there's one thing I hate most in this world, it's injustice and, death. But like for real though, I don't know if I'd say oddly terrifying. Maybe chilling is a better word. Chilling to hear like a sad call from a bird who is now extinct. Like the last one calling out to literally any companion. Imagine if you were the last person and you were like, hey! Which, by the way, you saying hey is way less interesting than the sound this bird makes. So maybe work on that. But yeah, imagine calling out for like your companion or just literally anyone and there's no one there. And then you also die. Different energy from this one for sure. Oddly sad, oddly chilling. Let's keep rolling. Is this not just a toy? It's a cicada? Holy smokes, it's huge. And honestly, totally a chill dude. I feel like pretty is not the right word, but you know what I mean. Like it's kind of, it's ornate or something. I don't know. It's got colors that feel weird to see naturally occurring. These feel very neon, don't they? That is freaky though, I don't know. Bugs being that big, man, not for me. On a good day, I'm the catch and release outside type of guy, but it's not always a good day. So when I gotta squish a guy, a bug, stay with me here. When I gotta squish a guy, it's all fun and games until they're crunchy. And this guy, holy smokes, this is beyond crunchy. This is like stepping on a pickle, you know? You step on the pickle's gonna be fine. I mean, I don't know why you need to step on him. Just pick him up and just give him a stern talking to and set him outside. Like, he looks pretty reasonable. Looks like you could have a conversation with him. I don't live somewhere where we get cicadas, but man, what a wild thing that cicadas just come out of the ground for like a portion of the year and just make insane loud sounds like all the time. I don't think I could do that. That would freak me out. Listen to the song of bugs in every direction. Anyway, beautiful guy. A little freaky how big he is. Not a huge fan of those little tiny little legs and that face. But cool looking wings, cool looking colors. 6 bugs out of 10. This fisherman holding a deep water wolf eel? Huh? Is this real? This wolf eel is like making a big enough mouth to just eat this guy's entire face. It's research time, everyone. Deep water wolf eel. I don't know, this makes it seem kind of like cute and playful, doesn't it? Oh, hell no. Just kidding, it does not. Okay, yep. I feel like I've definitely seen these before in our different water videos we've done, but this image makes it seem like a monster from an Alien movie, doesn't it? It really is just like screaming at him from like an inch away. Crazy. Is it oddly terrifying though, or is it just terrifying? I guess odd because it's like not really gonna hurt you because they just eat like sea urchins and stuff. They're not trying to eat you. Okay, new photo of the Titan submersible has been released showing its tail after it imploded. What a wild situation that was, huh? And now someday people can go down there and visit the Titanic wreckage and the Titan submersible wreckage. It's like a little 2-for-1 thing now. But what a wild situation that was, huh? A Logitech controller to control the submarine. No one should have been surprised when that all went wrong. Oh man. Why would you do that? That water looks fast too. Like that's enough current to like actually move you, you know? I don't know if you guys know this, but rocks are slippery when wet. In fact, most things are slippery when wet. I wouldn't do this. I don't know how often people will slip over the edge, but I'm gonna say it's probably happened before and it probably will happen again. Don't get me wrong, nice view, probably a cool experience, but like, you know what else is fun that you can do instead that's way safer? When you're in the shower, you can like let the water run down your arm and like direct the water, you know? So the water runs down your arm and then like make it fly off your arm. And you're like Aquaman or something, you know? I don't think he does that. I think he just talks to fish. That seems like pretty close to this. That is very, very scary. This is cool though. Without the person being in the video, like making me feel scared for their safety, the rest of the video is really cool. What an awesome spot. Devil's Pool, Victoria Falls. This comment, I hope her name is not Victoria. Because the place is called Victoria Falls. Another eel one. Oh no. Don't make me look in there, man. It's so nasty looking. Jeez, there's so much going on in there. This is grossing me out to look at. I don't want to look at that, but there's a lot going on in that eel's mouth. There's a lot of shapes. It's probably similar to what this guy was seeing, you know? I know they're different eels, but I figure their mouths can't look that much different, right? It's definitely not just like an opening, you know? We had 2 eel ones and now a snake? Also, there's no way, man. That thing's too big. Do you think he knows you can crack those things? Okay, he's actually doing it though. Okay. I mean, you proved me wrong, but did you need to? Okay. I'm oddly terrified, alright? You got me. This is a very strange frame of video here. This looks like a dragon eating an egg. More than a snake. I know not all snakes eat eggs, like there are like egg-eating snakes, and this is one of them. Like this snake likes to eat eggs, and so it's kind of like got the gear to do so. I don't know if it's this exact snake, but there's a snake that like will swallow the egg and like it'll crack the shell somewhere in its body, and then it'll actually like regurgitate in some way the like shells. Like it's actually like, this is like an egg-eating machine. It looks like it's too small. Like look how small this guy looks compared to this egg. So at this frame, you're like, there's no way, dude, don't even bother. You're gonna embarrass yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. People are gonna laugh at you. His mouth is basically at like a 180-degree angle at this frame, you know? Straight up and down. But you know what? This snake's specialty is basically reverse birth. Consuming egg. It looks painful, honestly. And there's no way this isn't painful. There's no way that that is comfortable. But I don't know, that's how I eat popcorn. Big old handful. You could eat a couple at a time, but no, that whole hand goes in. And then this hand goes back for another hand while your mouth figures out what to do with it, you know? Hilarious, relatable commentary. The 13-mile-long abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike. No motor vehicles are allowed on the property, but bicycle riders are free to use it at their own risk. The trail requires helmets and lights. Wait, the tunnel is 13 miles long? Is that what they're saying? They said turnpike. Okay, I wanted to double check this because I was like, there's no way the tunnel is 13 miles, especially since you can see light at the end of the tunnel. But the wording was weird. So this whole stretch of road, 13 miles, is closed to cars. And somewhere in the 13 miles of roads that you're allowed to bike on, there is a tunnel that's about like a mile long. So, I mean, this whole thing looks kind of sketch. Imagine being like that many miles out and then entering a tunnel. I mean, a mile on a bike is like, that's not going to be over in a lickety split, you know? You're going to be in the tunnel for a little while. I don't know what the average biking speed is, but you're probably going to be in there for a couple of minutes, you know what I mean? I'm just saying you probably shouldn't hold your breath while you're in there. But then you're going to be breathing in tunnel air, and that's bad luck. Interesting post. When fish jumps in front of camera. What the? Is this actually a photo? Like this actually happened? Who cares? This is a great photo. I believe a fish could jump in front of a camera. There's a big boy fish right there. He's photobombing. I don't even want to say oddly terrifying. I think just oddly funny. This could be an album cover, you know? This is sweet. This is atop a crane. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh bro, don't do that. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't touch any of this. It's hard to tell just how high they are, but obviously they're way up there. Jeez, dude. How much does it cost to, like, just upkeep stuff? Is it cheaper to just go until your crane falls apart and, like, the crane worker dies? Just fix it, you know? Just fix it. I don't know the context here. I assume this is still operating if he's, like, filming it like he's at work, you know? And you can tell they are not close to the ground at all. Quite the working conditions. Some of these actual beams are corroded. And if that can rust away, then, everything can. Although I will say this is mostly just terrifying, you know? This isn't that odd. It's just like, hey man, I'm working on a crane and the crane is falling apart. This plant in the corner. Yikes. Plant man. What it looks like is actually this. The bad guy in Galaxy Quest? Is that an old guy reference? Did I make an old guy reference? This looks like a creepy guy in the corner, isn't it? Like in a lot of ways. You got the head shape, you got the arm shapes, you got the two defined legs, and then all the little things coming off of him just kind of say like, he's kind of a little spidery, you know? I'm the type of guy who gets startled by things in the dark in my own home, and I don't change up what's in my own home very often at all. Having a plant like this in the corner that just can change shapes into whatever it wants, including the bad guy from Galaxy Quest, I wouldn't last long with this in my house. Okay, trapdoor spider skip. Oh, I heard this. North Korea is playing screaming noises to South Korea. Man, and you thought your neighbors were bad. This is such a crazy, petty thing to do, you know? I mean, I'm not saying that like as if I'm surprised that North Korea would do something bad to someone else, of course. Like if they really were to play loud screeching noises for like days on days end for like forever, like what could you do? Like it's not an act of war, but it also is like kind of aggressive. I don't know, it's a very strange thing to do. I don't even know what you do about it, because like eventually it'd make you go a little crazy. This definitely would have effects. Shoot man, I used to work in a yogurt shop and they had like a pretty small playlist, like a work playlist, and I would hear like the same song multiple times in a day, and that would make me go crazy. Just hearing the same stupid song multiple times would like make me see red. And let me tell you guys, that's not nearly as bad as this. So this would make me go crazy. Definitely oddly terrifying just to hear strange noises being blasted from a country that hates you, you know? It's like double terrifying. Oof. The title is Imagine Crossing This in One of Those Wooden Viking Boats. I don't know if they were doing that in the middle of winter like this, but at any rate, that wouldn't have been great. Also, can I just say, I know I'm going to sound like a disgruntled old guy for a second, but can I just say how much I love hearing the original audio to videos without a song on top of it? Don't get me wrong, sometimes a song can do good things for a video, but gosh, it feels so weird in a good way just hearing the audio of a video, how it was filmed. There's no yo ho like there always is, just the sound of the ocean. The audio is so good, dude. That's kind of sick. I kind of love that. The face of a tapeworm under microscope. Those are some evil teeth. This is the type of guy who like evil laughs frequently. Yeah, this is terrifying. Tapeworms are just kind of a freaky thing anyway. The fact that they look this disgusting is no good. Yuck. Moving on. Sunken ship that looks like a sea monster. We've seen this a bunch. It definitely weirds me out. I don't love the idea that there's an entire ship under the water in this image, and the fact that it looks this way. I know that's probably like a depth thing with this camera, making it look like it's like not that far from shore, but no matter how far it is from shore, if I can see it, I don't like it. A trilobite fossil. Dude. I don't know how big this is, but I get the sense that it's like a decent size, you know, like maybe yay big. I talked to you about my when they're crunchy philosophy. This guy's beyond crunchy. You know, this guy's meaty. This guy looks at me and sees crunchy. So creepy. So many little legs. I want to say it's cool though, you know, like it's cool or whatever. It's just too creepy for me to think it's cool, you know? It's too creepy. I can't do it. Oh no.
In the woods? What do you have?
I don't know what it is.
How in the world did you catch that?
I think it's injured.
Kid just casually caught a vulture?
And I chased it. Then I went up in the tree. Then I shake the tree and it fell and it was running. Then I got hold of it and I pulled it to me.
Yeah, it's not chicken, dude. Quit petting it.
I don't know if I would let my kid just like hold it. Like, I don't know if I would be like, no way, you caught a vulture? Let me get that on video. That's so crazy. You think it's a chicken? You dumb idiot, baby. I don't know, man. What if the vulture like attacked him? You know, I don't think they like being held. Although this vulture seems remarkably chill with the whole situation. Like he's definitely not having a terrible time is all I'm gonna say. I don't really know what's going through his head. But like the vulture's kind of chilling. He probably could get away if he really wanted to, you know? But why take that chance, you know, for the video? Also, the kid looks like he should be old enough to know what a chicken looks like, and that this is not a chicken. But what do I know? Wild, just to be holding a vulture like that. Green monster in Poland, like a leafy land Cthulhu. If the eyes were closer together, I'd probably see like Santa Claus, honestly. Or like just like a big hairy guy. But you put the eyes kind of spread apart like that, and I think of Cthulhu. Kind of octopus, like squid eyes, kind of far on each side. Pretty spooky, man, but also like not at all. But hey, I wonder if this works to keep animals out of the crops over here, you know? Could this work as a scarecrow? The crow's smart enough to know this is not a guy? I mean, have you seen a scarecrow? They're just like straw with like a shirt and a hat. And if that works, then I think this could work. Just put a hat on them. Maybe crows are just scared of hats. Maybe that's it. All right, let's go ahead and stop there. I feel like I've looked at a good amount. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys next time and all that good stuff. You know, the stuff I always say. You know, I say the same thing every time in the same way. Isn't that cool? And then I walk away and then I come back for some reason. I appreciate you for being here and I will see you next time. I hope you're there. It won't be the same without you. Bye. What are you still doing here? Why haven't you clicked this video yet, coward? Watch this one, I dare you.